Tell me then. Good morning, traders. How are you? I hope you are well and you're having a good trading week so far, but it's only Tuesday. Good morning. So guys, what we're going to do, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, guys. We're going to look at today's potential trades and the important news for today as well. Before we do, I just want you to ask me as many questions as you can, guys. Yeah. So we've got about an hour together, guys, so think of as many questions as you can. It could be about trades that you're in. It could be about money management, trading techniques, psychology, about anything you like, guys, all right? So get your questions over to me, and I will answer every single one of them if I can. All right, guys, so we're going to do that. Also, guys, just important to mention now as well that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, I'm actually traveling. So what we have done, guys, we've created some strategy videos for you and some trading techniques videos. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, guys, you won't see any daily analysis, but you will see some very interesting strategies that you can trade and also some techniques. All right, guys. So yeah, keep your eye out for those. Morning, Tony. How are you? I hope you are well, mate. Morning, John. Hope you're good as well. And morning, Cayman. Morning, everyone. I hope you are all well, guys. What else? One thing before my editor beats me to death. I must mention three things. It's always three things. Firstly, Discord channel, guys. Come and join us on the Discord channel. Yeah, we've got some great traders on there sharing loads of trade ideas. So come join that. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Secondly, the live stream. The live stream is obviously today, but next week it will go back to Wednesday, guys. Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. London GMT. All right. It's just that I'm traveling this week. And thirdly, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one by myself, then drop us an email, guys. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Okay. Yeah, morning, Song. I'm Pikachu. Okay, Song, we know who you are now. Morning, people. It's very hot in here. So let me just check the AC, guys. We have AC in this part of the world because it's always so bloody hot. All right, guys. So yeah, let's get started, guys. And like I say, get your questions over to me whenever you like. First of all, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, though, all right? And bear with me. You'll notice that I'm using Trader View now, and I have a new pen and everything. So we are technologically advanced now. My editor won that battle, but he hasn't won the war. Okay. Right. So the first trade idea from yesterday, guys, it was gold. I've been looking at this for some time now. Okay. Editors are important, Tom. We've got to keep them happy. I know, Cayman. Tell me about it. You won't believe how aggressive he gets if I don't follow what he says. I'm joking. Don't report him. Right. Gold from yesterday, guys. Let's focus on the trades. So, yeah, we were looking to long this pair, guys. All right. So, for obvious reasons, let's look at the structure first of all, guys. So, price, yeah, came back down. It kept hitting these lows down here, guys, but these lows held, and eventually we had a huge push upwards, and this broke this high here, and it even broke these highs here, guys, and this one here. Okay, so everything was telling us we're in an uptrend. And then we pinpointed this gray zone here for a potential reaction. Okay, so structurally, we were looking for this, guys. All right, so this is what we were looking at. If we zoom in now, guys, so you can see the actual candlestick that I was looking to enter from. So we had this candle here, guys. All right. This candle here was the bullish reaction we wanted at this gray zone. And ever since then, we've been looking for longs, guys. But yesterday's candle, yeah, does not fill us with confidence to keep buying this pair. Yeah, that is a very bearish candle, guys. Yeah, super bearish. So would I want to keep buying against that candle? Not at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't want to keep buying this pair as we speak. All right. I mean, we are seeing now prices pushing up with this green candle. So if this daily candle finishes very bullish, then okay, I could start looking for buys again. But just from yesterday's candle, this candle, yeah, not interested in buys today. All right. But I still traded this pair yesterday, guys. All right. Because obviously this candle hadn't formed. So let's drop down to the H1 chart. All right. And see what actually happened, guys. So yeah, this is what I traded, guys. So as always, guys, every morning I map out these gray zones. Okay. So price entered our gray zone. Okay, so none of these candles here. By the time I was looking to trade, yeah, I got in quite early, guys. So this was the entry candle. Okay, this was the entry candle. Okay, come down, bounced off of our grey zone. Time I entered the market, guys, was around here. But this was still the candle that gave me the impetus to enter. All right. I eventually got in around this price here. I put my stop below here. And then I took 80% of my trade back up to this high, guys. All right. Closed 80%. Okay. This new pen is quite nice to draw with, guys. I'm happy. Yeah, that's the best 80 I've ever drawn. So, yeah, closed 80% back up this area here, guys. And then now this stop loss here is for 20%. And as you can see, guys, dollar found a lot of strength yesterday and took my stop out for 20%. But I still made profit, guys, because I got a good risk to reward on this initial trade. So this risk to reward for this was literally, yeah, it was about 1:2. And then I got stopped out for the remaining 20%. Okay, guys, but still nice profit on this pair. And now price, like I say, guys, has become scruffy. Yeah, I won't be touching this pair today. But gold, we made a good trade on this pair, guys. Yeah, very happy with this trade. We made money. Woohoo! Let me drink some vodka to celebrate. A little bit early for vodka, but hey, what can you do? Right, guys. That was the first trade idea from yesterday. Okay, Tony asked the question, when can you tell me when you're becoming consistent as a trader? Okay, Tony, all right. So before I look at another trade from yesterday, let's look at Tony's question. So when can you tell you're becoming a consistent trader? So for me, the turning point, guys, was when basically I started getting in less bad trades. Yeah. Before I become consistent, I had a lot of bad traits as a trader. Yeah. I was impatient, very impatient. That's why I still adopt the 80-20 rule. I was extremely impatient. And this meant I got into a lot of trades early, or I just got into a lot of bad trades, guys. Okay. So it was patience for me was the big thing. And then I started working on my patience, working on my psychology, and this fear of missing out. This was another big thing for me. So for me to become consistent, it was all about me battling my demons, if you like. Which was patience and the fear of missing out. Yeah, these are very real for every trader. Okay, and then once I mastered myself, I know it seems very cliche, but trading really is a look at yourself as a person and what bad traits you have. Okay. So once I battled my demons, my bad traits, it just meant that I started getting in less bad trades. Yeah. Even when I was impatient, I was still getting in good trades because I had my trading edge and my setups were good. But once I started to stop getting into bad trades, that's when my consistency really took off. Okay, so you've really got to bide your time with a trade. Wait for the market to tell you that it's ready to go lower or that it's ready to go higher. Yeah, there's lots of clues in terms of candlesticks, price action, support and resistance levels, how price is reacting at these levels. There's lots of clues that allow us to get into a trade at the right time. And one thing I also remember, guys, from being consistent, from becoming consistent, is don't get in at the early price, get in at the right price. Yeah, so sometimes, guys, let's look at gold for an example. Sometimes price would come down. I'm seeing this gray zone here. Yeah, perhaps this is a little bit early, and then it comes back up. It would take your stop out. But then this was the right price, yeah? And then price starts coming down. So get in at the right price, not the early price. And just look within, guys. Yeah, you've really got to look at yourself and what problems you have with trading, why you have those problems, and try and combat them. They're always different for everyone else, but patience and the fear of missing out are two of the big ones. And once I mastered myself, that's when I become consistent. Yeah. And to be honest with you guys, it's a beautiful thing when you become consistent. It got to a point I didn't even want to go on holiday. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because I was earning money and I didn't want to go on holiday. I almost didn't want the weekend to come. Yeah. So that was a problem as well. There's many problems. Yeah. But yeah, once you get that consistency, yeah, it's a real beautiful thing. Something just clicks and trading becomes quite natural, guys. All right. So yeah, I've gone off on a bit of a rant, Tony, but I hope that answers your question. Yeah, all right. So I hope that answers your question, Tony. But a good question, mate. Good question. Oi, oi, Kevin, morning. Can you take a look at Euro Yen? I certainly can do that for you, Kev. So let's take a look at Euro Yen on my new Trader View software. I can feel the glee in my editor's face. Euro Yen. All right. So a lot of the yen pairs, guys, I'm looking to short today. These are trade ideas. Yeah. Looking to short the yen is a few of my trade ideas. Euro Yen isn't one of them because I have better setups on some of the other pairs. But let's take a look, Kev, at this pair. So as always, guys, let's do a top-down approach. Excuse me. It's the 20 cigarettes I smoke with my vodka. I apologize. I don't smoke. It's a terrible habit. Okay, so weekly chart, guys. So again, this is what you should do, guys, every morning. First of all, what is structure telling you? Okay, structure is telling you we're in an uptrend. Okay, yeah, it's in an uptrend, although this high actually held with this candle here. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. Yeah, that's what structure is telling me. Okay, then we're going to zoom in and we're going to look at what the candles are telling us. Okay, so yeah, we've come up and this high here has held with this wick. Okay, so there's a lot of sellers in here trying to take price lower. Yeah, then there was a couple of candles of indecision. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, reading the candles, guys. Yeah, you must be able to read the candles. And then bang, sellers, for me, have taken control of this market. All right, with this candle here. Yeah, so there's lots of selling pressure here. Even when the green candles come in, they're not bullish enough. Yeah, sellers are in control, and then sellers are still in control here. All right, so read the candlesticks. Very important skill to master. That will help with your consistency, Tony, with regards to your earlier question. All right, so that's what we're seeing on the weekly, guys. Then we're going to drop down to the day chart. What are we seeing here? So again, if we zoom out. So yeah, so for me, price is trying to break down. On the weekly chart, sellers are in control, but this was in an uptrend, yeah? Higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, these lows, but it isn't creating higher highs. And if anything, we've had lower lows, okay? And potentially lower lows again. Yes, we're seeing this downward movement here. Price has tried to break these lows, but it did just about hold with these wicks. but then price is still pushing down. But the problem you have at the moment, if you're shorting this pair, you're shorting into this support here. Yeah, that's the only problem, guys. So let's do a gray zone for this one, guys. So bear with me 1 second. So this area here, yeah, you'll be selling into this area. That's the problem. Okay, selling into here. What I would like to see with this pair is a break, retest, come down. Okay, that's what I would like to see, guys. But yeah, if I'm only looking for shorts really for this pair, because price is definitely trying to break down. All right, so that's what we're seeing on euro yen. I know you're a scalper, Kev, so let's look at even more detail on this chart. Let's look at the H4. All right, so H4 we can clearly see is also in a downtrend. Yes, the price has come down. It's reacted at these last highs, but these highs weren't broken and price has been pushing down. But again, we've got all of this resistance, this support. Yeah, all of this is support, guys. So I wouldn't like to short into this support. Let's take a look at the H1 now, guys, as well. Yeah, again, we're in a downward structure. Yeah, had break of this low. As soon as we broke this low, we've come back up, and now we're in this. So I still think we have a little bit of room down to here if you're scalping, but longs I'm not really interested in, although this is a very good level for support. All right, Kev, so that's what I'm seeing on euro yen. I'm going to show you some yen trades that I prefer. All right, I'll show you them in a minute because they're just better setups, to be quite honest. Okay. Okay, so Song, could you tell me a good profitable strategy to scalp gold? What I suggest, Song, is checking out a few of Kev's scalping strategy videos. Yes, so yeah, he's done 2 videos recently, guys. So go back, check out those videos. You'll see them in the list of videos on our YouTube channel. Check them out and take a look at those scalping strategies. So they're effective strategies that Kev's had a bit of success with. And yeah, so check them out and use them as to scalp gold. Sorry guys, yeah, there'll also be a video tomorrow. There'll be another scalping strategy tomorrow morning because I'm traveling. So check that scalping video out, Song Love. I love your name. Check that out, yeah, tomorrow. No, in this YouTube channel, Song, yeah, this YouTube channel, but the video we will release tomorrow morning. All right, so keep an eye out for that. Morning, Jade. I'm not sure what emoji that is, but morning. A hug. Okay, thank you. Hug back. Very nice to have a hug in the morning. Okay, CAD yen, CAD Swiss franc. Eric, how are you, Eric? Good morning. You always have some questions for me, and I love you for this. So, CAD yen, CAD chief. Again, this is not one of the yen pairs that I'm looking at today, okay? Because again, yeah, you're potentially selling into support, all right? So you can clearly see, guys, this is in an uptrend, all right? But now it's broken. Once this low here was broken, yeah, we broke it with this candle, yeah, because this candle obviously hasn't finished forming, but we did break this low. So, and we didn't have higher highs. Remember, that's always a red flag. So price is breaking down. All right. I'm seeing a changing structure on the weekly chart, which is very powerful. The problem we have, guys, is this. We have this zone through here. Yeah. So we can even draw it out this way because it takes into account this. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, it was here once resistance, then support, and now we're in this zone again. All right, so this is what we need to be aware of with Canadian yen. Okay, Now, let's go down to the day chart, guys, and see how that looks on the day chart. And let me get rid of these drawings. But again, guys, on the day chart, it was in an uptrend, and then it's been breaking down. And we're clearly in a downtrend, guys. But like I say, we cannot sell anymore. We cannot sell into this support here. Yeah, there's just lots of support in this grey zone. I cannot sell this for that reason. All right, so that's the problem you have. You're going to have buying pressure on the weekly, and then you have selling pressure on the daily. So when that happens, guys, we usually get a bit of sideways action. Yeah, maybe a lot won't happen, guys. All right, what we really need to see if we're going to buy this pair is a break out of this grey zone. We can start buying it, or a break below this grey zone, and we can start selling it. Okay. I'm seeing yen strength today. And like I say, I'll explain more in my trade ideas. But yeah, I'm seeing yen strength today. So if anything, we're looking for a breakdown. Okay. So that's what you need to take into account, Eric. Let's look at H1 as well. So what is price doing here? So again, I love being with H1 structure, but H1 structure for me is in a downtrend. Okay, so these couple of levels are important. Yeah, if we get a break of this low, we don't have much room to move into. If we get a break of this high, again, I'm not interested in longs. So yeah, it's just this grey zone that I need something to happen in this grey zone, Eric. All right. So that's Canadian yen. Next one you wanted to look at was Canadian Swiss franc. So these are obviously highly correlated pairs, Eric. All right. So trade the one that gives you the best setup. Yeah. Don't trade both of them because you're trading pretty much the same trade. Okay. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. What are we seeing here? So again, let's start with the weekly chart. All right. And again, guys, similar to the Canadian Japanese yen, we've literally just had a break in structure. So it's in a downtrend, okay, clearly in a downtrend. And now it's broken these lows as well. All right. So everything is telling us to short this pair. But I think we need a little bit of a move up before we start coming down. But on the weekly chart, that's what we're seeing. Why we're here, let's put in this important zone here. Yeah, so this zone here is an important zone on the weekly chart. Yeah, it was once support, now it's broken. Perhaps this could become good potential resistance. All right, so this is what we're seeing on the weekly, guys. If we drop down to the day chart now, yeah, I mean, if we drop down to the day chart, I'm seeing a bit of, just by looking at these wicks. Okay, but let's look at structure first. So it was trying to build and it was getting a bit of momentum, but then come crashing down, and we are clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that is in a downtrend. My favorite saying, we will get the t-shirts made, I promise you. This is on our to-do list. T-shirts for our subscribers with wonderful sayings on. Okay, but what I'm seeing here, guys, is this as well. Yeah, we're seeing a bit of this wick here is telling me a bit of buying pressure. So I think we will come back up into this grey zone somewhere. Okay, I think we'll come back up into this grey zone, and then we need to see what happens. If price starts breaking these highs here, yeah, we're back off to the upside. But I think we're going to get a negative reaction in this grey zone, and then we can start taking price lower. Okay, this is what I'm seeing on CAD Swiss franc. Eric, I don't know if you're a scalper, intraday trader, or a swing trader. So let's take a look at the H1 for you as well, and what I'm seeing there. So yeah, I can see momentum is building to the upside. Yeah, price was clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, but then price has shot up. We've now got higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and now price is pushing back up. So I think we have room back up to this grey zone today. Yeah, and then we can start seeing a reaction in here. All right, so that's what I'm seeing, Eric, on CAD Swiss franc. Terry, morning, Terry. How are you? Can you have a look at pound Canadian dollar? Yes, I can, sir. Right, pound Canadian dollar. Guys, bear with me if I look like I'm thinking at some point, because I've got new tech. I've got a new trading platform. I've got a new mouse pen. I've got new everything, and I'm juggling about 1,000 balls at once. Therefore, I need vodka. And I apologize if you can hear me gulping on the mic. Right, pound Canadian dollar. Let's have a look. So day chart. Okay, this is a potential trade idea for me today, Terry, to the downside. Sounds like to the dark side. No, to the downside. So this is the day chart. Let's have a quick look at the weekly. All right, so, okay, there's a bit of historic support here. I mean, has it broken that level? Maybe, but we're seeing a bit of a negative reaction as we speak. All right, but yeah, this is in an uptrend, really. Okay, so, but it is quite overbought. Yeah, it's quite a distance from our moving average 20. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of distance between our moving average 20. Remember, guys, I don't use oscillators. I use the moving average 20 and how far price is from that to decide if something is overbought or oversold. You don't even need that, guys. You can just look at charts. All the information's there. I know some of you love an indicator. No problem. They are also powerful tools to use. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. But the day chart's the one for me, guys. So again, what we're seeing is an uptrend. Okay, it's clearly in an uptrend. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. But what I'm seeing, guys, now is this selling pressure here. Yeah, so things are quite overbought up here. And then we've got quite a negative candle. All right. So this is an against trend trade that I'm looking at today. I think we have some room at least down to these last highs here. Let me zoom in so we can see that a bit more clearly. All right. Okay, so yeah, because of this bearish candle, it's quite oversold, as in it's quite far away from my moving average 20. This last high here, I think we have a sell into this last high here. Okay, that's what I'm seeing today. So what do I want to see on the lower time frames? I will tell you. Yeah, let's have a look. So H1, I want to see price breaking down, and it is. Yeah, so I think this was that last high here on the day chart that I was talking about. So this is our target here. Okay, even this 16,000 level, I think this would be a good psychological level to aim for. And price is breaking down. I would consider entering this trade as we speak. Okay, because what I'm seeing, guys, is price, it was in an uptrend. Okay, but then price has come shooting down. Yeah, and now with this candle here, we have broken these lows. Yeah, I'm considering a short as we speak. I'll probably wait for a little retrace, perhaps up to here. I put my stop above here. Although, as you know by now, I don't use stops. I use buy orders. Check out my check out the video on Thursday. This Thursday, I'll show you how to use buy orders and sell orders. So yeah, enter here and then take price back down to that 16,000 level. All right. So yeah, there you go, Terry. I'm looking at a trade right now, to be quite honest with you. For shorts, I hope you are also looking for shorts. All right. So that's pound Canadian dollar. Whack-a-Malik. I love your name. Whack-a-Malik. Waka, can you, hi, can you please look at pound yen? Yes, I can. Song Love also wants me to look at pound yen. Let's do what the people want. And Tony, new devices means new pips. I hope so, Tony. I haven't quite worked out the new devices, so bear with me. But yeah, let's hope so. All right, pound yen, guys. So we're going to look at pound yen because this is also a potential trade idea for today, guys. All right, so this is a good one to look at. Let me find pound yen. Where is pound yen? Where did I put you? Here we go. Like I said, getting used to it. Right, so let's start with the weekly chart, guys. All right, as you can see, these blue lines are actually my targets. All right, and yeah, weekly structure, it was in an uptrend, okay? Then it was sort of ranging, then it broke down. Once these lows broke, I was thinking potential shorts, but then price comes storming back up because we know how unpredictable the yen's been. But then we've had a lot of selling pressure, yeah, to bring it back down. And again, this week hasn't finished forming, but you know, if it stays like this, we have more selling pressure to the downside. Okay. So weekly chart, the structure is in an uptrend, but we've got lower lows and higher highs. Okay. So it's a little bit scruffy, as is my drawing. All right. So yeah, mixed messages on the weekly chart, but I still think there's a lot of selling pressure here. Yeah, I really do. Okay, then we're going to drop down to the day chart, guys. Okay, so the day chart, this is telling me to short the hell out of it. All right, so what are we seeing, guys? So price was clearly in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I'm going to make a Christmas song called Higher Highs and Higher Lows. It's the season to be jolly. Okay, and then we start getting lower highs. Yeah, if this doesn't say to you things could be breaking down, then stop trading. Yeah, we're seeing lower highs. Yeah, this could tell you, this is giving you information, price is breaking down. And then even, guys, these lows break. Yeah, so now we've got lower lows, we've got lower highs, and we've got lower lows. All right, so structurally we were in a downtrend, and we still are, because price has come back up. And remember, guys, my regular viewers will know I've been looking at this level for days. Yeah, and we've been taking some shorts off of this level. And then eventually, yesterday, we get the bearish candle that we were looking for. All right, so we've got this bearish candle. All I'm trying to do now, guys, is follow this downward momentum. Firstly, back down to this blue line. This is my first take profit, which corresponds with these lows here. Okay, and then secondly, my second take profit, which corresponds with these lows here. All right, guys, so these blue lines are my target. So we're looking for shorts for that reason. Let me now drop down to the H1 chart, guys, and see what I am looking for. Again, guys, this is a good short right now. Yeah, so price has broken down. Yeah, we've got lower lows, yeah, lower highs, lower lows, and now it's come back up. And this, what was once support, is now becoming resistance. Okay, and we've got this bearish candle form. Okay, I think this is a good entry down to this low. I'd probably close 80% here and then leave 20% to run. All right, so let me put in a couple of gray zones just to make this clearer. So yeah, I'm looking at this, guys, really. Looking at this zone here. Okay, so I'm looking at this zone here, guys, as a potential short. And we've got a reaction already. Let's drop down to the M15 chart. We've got an M15 structure break. Yeah, as soon as I finish this, I will be entering this pair, I'm sure. So guys, yeah, shorts for yen. Yeah, H1 structures in a downtrend as well. Let's short this pair, yeah, down to this blue line first of all, and then secondly, our second higher time frame target. So Waka and Song, I hope you are also thinking the same. to short this pair. So Snoop, as I said, Snoop 007. What a cool name. Snoop Dogg and 007 James Bond combined. Love it. I might change my name from Tom to something more interesting. Yeah, so Snoop, I'm looking for nothing but shorts. Yeah, I will not be looking for buys. Yeah, you've put OB at 165.24, and then we buy. I'm looking for shorts, yeah, and my two targets are that 165.50. Okay, yeah, my second target is this. You're looking for buys around that level. Okay, if you're looking for buys around there, that could work. So you're telling me this price here, 165.24. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking for buys there. But again, Snoop, it depends on your strategy. If you're a scalper and you're in and out and you want to make some quick money, then it could work. But for intraday and swing trading, I'm looking for shorts down to this blue line, yeah, down to this blue line and potentially this blue line. All right. So not for me, Snoop, not buying this pair. Terry, thanks, Tom. I was also looking at the same trade for shorts. Terry, great minds think alike. This is wonderful. Okay. Song, thanks a lot, Tom. You're welcome, Song. 100 pip buy. Getting great entry helps. Okay, Tony, good. You're also in that as well. All right, guys, good. So let me show you. Please ask me more questions, guys. I'll be happy to look at them. But let me show you what else I'm looking at today. So pound yen is one of them, guys. Yeah, and as I've said, this is the H1 chart. I'm looking at sells in here. Yeah, I might be a little late to this party because I'm here doing this with you, but no problem. I don't have the problem of the FOMO anymore. So yeah, this gray zone, but I would also put in this gray zone as well. Yeah, price could come back up and test this level. Yeah, this is also an important level here. So price could react here or here, and then we're just looking for a bearish reaction, guys. So pound yen, these are the two levels I'm looking at. Another yen pair I'm looking at is this Aussie dollar against the Japanese yen. So these are my trade ideas for today, guys. They're all yen pairs, and I'm also looking at some other pairs which I will show you. I showed you pound Canadian dollar earlier on. I'm looking for that as a short as well. But let's look at more yen pairs. So Aussie dollar, Aussie dollar against Japanese yen. So again, guys, yeah, we're seeing a break in structure. This is the day chart. Yeah, price was coming down. Okay, was in a downtrend. But ever since this high here has never really been broken because of all of these wicks. Okay, and then price just had a lot of indecision, but eventually we've broken these lows, this low and these lows. Okay, so we've broken these lows. You could say this was sort of a box of indecision. I don't know how to do boxes with this pen. Okay, but this was a box of indecision. Yeah, and then after a box of indecision, if we get a strong candle form in one direction, we are off to the races. Yeah, and as you can see, guys, if I zoom in, yeah, we got this candle break out of that box. Yeah, this bearish red candle. So, guys, I think right about now, we're seeing trades happening now, guys. These would be good entries, I'm sure. But yeah, we're seeing this. The price has broken these lows. Yeah, this candle has broken these lows. We're now in a downtrend, and we just want to take price back down to this blue line. Okay, it's 91.50 level, which corresponds with these last lows here. All right, so that's what we're seeing on the day chart. Let's drop down to the H1 now, guys, to see what I'm looking for. So we could do two separate grey zones here, or we could do one big grey zone. I'm going to do one big grey zone, okay, because we've got this level here and also these last highs. It's not that big in hindsight, okay? Okay, I've seen bigger grey zones. John Major, if you remember him, he was very grey. Anyway, I digress. So this is a grey zone, guys, for these reasons. Yeah, it's once good support, 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 support. And then when price has broken this level, yeah, it's now come back up. But it hasn't quite reached these last lows. So price could come back up and test these lows here before coming back down. Okay. Or price, the H1 structure will hold. If I zoom in, yeah, this H1 structure, we're still in a downtrend. Yeah, these highs haven't been broken. Okay, and still haven't been broken. So if we get a strong enough reaction here, yeah, I'll take price back down to this low, close 80%, and then I'll let 20% run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking at as one of my trade ideas for today. But remember, it could just pop up here before it comes back down. And in this gray zone, guys, I just want to see a bearish reaction. It could be a bearish candlestick pattern, not really important. I just want to see a candle that tells me sellers have taken control in this gray zone. Okay, then we're going to short the hell out of it. So pound yen, Aussie dollar yen, shorts, we are looking at these pairs. I'm also looking at New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. And again, this is high. All three of these pairs are highly correlated. Yeah, they're all yen strength. Okay, so trade the one that gives you the best setup. And this chart is almost identical to the Aussie dollar yen. But again, let's look at the day chart, guys, and see what I am looking at. So yeah, on the day chart, price was once in an uptrend. Okay, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then price comes storming down. I would say this last low was broken, but obviously there's good support here too. And then price has come all the way back up to these last highs here. All right, so we're not getting higher highs. Remember, this is always a red flag, guys. If we're not getting higher highs, think to yourself, maybe price is breaking down. All right. And then yesterday we got this super bearish candle, guys. Yeah. This bearish candle. So I think we can take price lower. Okay. Let me put in a couple of targets for you why we are here. So what am I looking? Oh, sorry, guys, pressing the wrong button. New tech. Haven't got a clue what I'm doing with it. So yeah, this level here, guys. So this 85 level. Yeah, this psychological 85 level would be my target. All right, back down to here. Okay. Right, let's look at the H1 now, guys. So we can look at our grey zones and see where we can enter. So again, guys, we have the same thing. We've got price has reacted at a lot of places here. So this is obviously important support. And then prices have been reacting here. So this is obviously important resistance. All right. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. So I'm going to draw my grey zone like I did for the Aussie dollar yen. Yeah, we're going to take into account all of that. All right. So it takes into account, yeah, all of this action here and this action here. So again, guys, we've got two ways we can trade this. We see a bearish reaction here at these last highs. We get into the trade. We take price back down to these lows, close 80% because that's how I roll. And then we let 20% run. Or price could just come up, touch some of these levels here, and then come back down. Okay, so it could react in here. But again, we just want to see a bearish reaction at this level. Okay. If we have this type of setup, guys, and we've got a couple of potential levels, maybe you could split your trade into two. Enter your first trade here, see how it goes. Enter your second trade here that corresponds with these lows, and put your stop above here. So if it does react here, you're making money. If it doesn't, it reacts here, you can make money on that trade as well. And this could potentially be your stop loss. All right. I don't necessarily trade with a stop loss. I'm going to show you a strategy video or a techniques video on Thursday. So check it out, guys. I trade with buy orders and sell orders. All right, guys. But New Zealand, Japanese yen short, Aussie dollar yen short, pound yen short. These are all the things I'm looking at, guys. All right. Okay, a couple of other things. So they're my 3 trade ideas for today, guys. All right, these are my 3 trade ideas. Let me have a drink of vodka. And guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, stop what you're doing, put down your mouse, probably don't have to put it down, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. It really helps support the channel, and we can give you this analysis every single day. All right, so go ahead and do that, guys. We would love to have you. Also, join the Discord channel, guys. Join the Discord channel. We've got a blossoming Discord channel, loads of great traders on there sharing ideas. So come join us for that as well. And also, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email. All the information for all of this is in the video description, guys. All right. So come join us. What else am I looking at? I will tell you, I am looking at some of the US dollar pairs. First of all, I am looking at Euro US dollar. All right, I'm looking at Euro US dollar because it's a bit of a weekly play, guys. Okay, so this area in here, is clearly a weekly area of, let me draw it. See, new tech. What am I doing? There we go. Gray zone. Wonderful. So it was once support here, guys. Then once it broke, it became resistance. And now it's back up at this level. And we're seeing a bit of selling pressure here. This candle here, and potentially this candle, though it hasn't finished forming. So I think we have a bit of room to the downside, perhaps down to the moving average 20. All right. If we now look at the day chart, guys, and you can see we've had a reaction as well. Okay. But this would be against trend. We're clearly in an uptrend. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. But we're not forming higher highs. These highs are holding. Okay. And we've got this very bearish candle form yesterday. So I think we have room just back down to these last lows here. Okay. Potentially further, but this would be my take profit 1. These last lows. So what do we want to see on the H1 chart now, guys? So that's what I'm seeing on the day chart. They're my reasons for shorting this pair. Let's look at the H1 and see what's happening there. Okay, so as you can see, that's our gray zone. And price is breaking down. We're in a H1 downtrend. Price was in an uptrend. It broke down once, but then you can't help but think this was a liquidity grab or a stop hunt, whatever you want to call it. Maybe the big boys took price up to here, took out all of your stops. They were like, thank you very much. We're going to get richer, took out all of your stops and then drove price down. Okay. And now it's broken these lows as well. So structurally, we're in a downtrend. What do I want to see now? So I want to see price come back up. We have had a bullish candle. Okay. Would I trade that now? I would probably wait. You could trade that now because this is a very bearish candle, but I would probably wait for a break of these lows. I would wait for a break of these lows, retest, then we can start taking price lower. Okay. That's what I would be looking for. Song, we are making t-shirts. This is no joke. We will make t-shirts. These will be available for you. They will have things like don't short into support, confluence equals confidence, the right price, not the early price, sayings like this. And you can wear them with pride in your local town or city. Okay, so yeah, euro US dollar. We're looking for this same setup on other dollar pairs, guys, because a lot of them are at these levels. So another one is, what was I looking at? Aussie dollar US dollar. All right, so Aussie dollar US dollar was exactly the same, guys. Yeah, sorry, it's a weekly play. Yeah, it's a weekly play. Let's put in the gray zone. Yeah, you can see this through here is a, oh no, it's the vodka. It's the vodka and the new technology combined. So yeah, weekly chart, guys, bit of a weekly play. Price has come down and we're reacting in this gray zone to come lower. Okay. If you look at this gray zone, yeah, we've also had this candle, which is quite bearish, although the following candle was quite bullish. So let's see what happens. And then on the day chart, guys, in this gray zone, we had quite a bearish reaction. Yeah, so we've had this bearish candle form yesterday. Okay, yeah, so I think we can take price again, just back down to these lows. Excuse me. Yeah, just back down to these lows, guys. What's happening now? I think price is pushing up because it wants to close this gap. All right, it'll become clearer on the H1 chart. Let me show you on the H1 chart, guys. Sorry. Yeah, so this gap yesterday never got filled. Yeah, it never got filled. Yeah, it just come down. So it wouldn't surprise me if price comes back up, fills this, and then we get a huge whipsaw, a huge wick form. Yeah, at these last highs here, because this is H1 structure, and then we can take price lower, guys. All right, so Aussie dollar, US dollar is also a short, guys. All right. But I think this gap wants to get filled. They normally want to be filled. Okay, that's another saying for a t-shirt. Oh dear. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm seeing on Aussie dollar, US dollar. But structurally, yeah, we're still in a downtrend on the H1. So we can follow that. It may react here. It may react here. But I think it's going to come down. All right, guys. Aussie dollar, US dollar short. The last US dollar pair that I'm looking at was this, the US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so again, guys, if we look at the day chart, price has been bouncing off of these lows. Okay, bounced off here historically, bounced off again, and now it's bounced off again. And yesterday we had this bullish candle. So again, we just want to take price back up to this last high. That's all we want to do, is take price back up to here. Okay, if we drop down to the H1 chart now, what are we seeing? So again, yeah, if we're being aggressive, yeah, we could trade this pair. Let me put in a gray zone quickly. Okay. Okay, so we're seeing this as a potential area of resistance for this pair. So yeah, it was in an uptrend, but then price come back down, and then it was back in an uptrend. But it's finding some resistance at this level. Okay, we have had a very bullish candle form. So the aggressive traders amongst us, the Mike Tysons amongst us, you could trade this pair now, put your stop here, and take price up. Okay, but for me, guys, I don't want to do that. I'm a little bit more risk adverse. So I want to see, although I'm a trader, that's yeah, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I want to see price break these highs, come back, retest, and then we can take price higher. Okay, so that's what I want to see, guys, on the US dollar pairs. Jade, we love this structure. We do. We love H1 structure. I need them t-shirts, Tony. There's big demand now, guys. We're going to make them. Give us time. We are doing a million things at the moment, but we will make those t-shirts. We will hand stitch them ourselves. I'm only joking. We won't do that. That would be craziness. We will get them from somewhere. I don't know. And we will put these slogans on them. Maybe with a picture of my editor's face on the back. What do you reckon, guys? Okay, so just two more trades that I'm looking at today, guys. So I spoke to you earlier about pound Canadian dollar, and I'm looking at that. So, guys, if you didn't find that, find it in the video, guys. Eric, never buy into resistance. The saying was, don't have persistence into resistance. That was the saying for that one. It's quite a lengthy slogan, that one, but yeah, we like it. It's got a rhyme. It has to rhyme. Should have been a gangster rapper, really, rather than a trader. Sorry, guys, I'm getting totally lost here. So yeah, pound Canadian dollar. That was a short trade idea that I discussed with Terry, I think it was earlier. So we're looking to short pound Canadian dollar. Also potentially, guys, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, okay, so this is that level. So again, this is a bit of a weekly play, guys. All right. And also, guys, stop what you're doing. If you're enjoying this analysis, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, smash the like button. We'd love to have you. We'll give you a t-shirt. Right, guys. So yeah, it's a weekly play this, yeah, because price, this was once support, then it became resistance. And now we're seeing, will it become resistance? And we have a bit of room to the downside. I think we have a bit of a room for a retracement. All right. Then we could drop down to the day chart, guys. Yesterday at this level, if I zoom in, I mean, we're clearly in an uptrend. This is an against day trend trade. But yeah, we saw this, guys. Yeah, we saw this bearish candle form. Okay, so I think we have a bit of room to the downside. Okay, potentially this first high here, but then we can start aiming down for this psychological level down here, guys. Okay, so we've got a bit of room to move into. Let's look at the H1 now and see what was happening with price structure. And it was clearly let me remove that drawing. It was clearly breaking down, guys, and it has been breaking down. So yeah, it was in an uptrend. We had this huge gap down, which got filled, it usually does. And then we came back up. Price just wanted to test these last highs. And that's exactly what it did before it comes shooting down. Okay. I was actually trading this pair yesterday short from this candle. Okay. The big guys are taking out all of your stops and then they wanted to push price down. I was actually shorting from this candle yesterday. Okay. Made some nice money. But now, guys, it's broken these lows. Yeah, we've got a bearish candle. We just want to see price retrace. And then where can we enter this pair? Okay, to take it lower. So all I'm looking for, guys, is, you know, there's several levels up here that price could react at. Yeah, we've got this level, this level, this level. It has reacted already at this level. So perhaps if I see another price comes back up to here, I see another bearish candle form, a bearish reaction. Yeah, we can start shorting this pair. Yeah, close 80% at these lows. That's how I roll. Maybe you trade a little bit differently and then leave 20% to run, guys. All right. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. Yeah, we've got lots of things that we're looking at, but just to clarify, pound yen, Aussie dollar yen, New Zealand yen are my trade ideas, but I'm also looking at Aussie dollar, US dollar, Swiss franc, Euro, US dollar for a retrace on the day chart, and also pound Canadian dollar and New Zealand Canadian dollar for a retrace on the day chart. All right, guys, so they're all the trade ideas I'm looking at. Let's take a look at the news now, the exciting world of news. I say it's exciting, then there's probably nothing happening. So what have we got today for Tuesday, the 29th of November? So at 9 o'clock, guys, London GMT, we've got the GDP of Switzerland, guys. Okay, so this is going to move any Swiss franc pair, guys. So must be aware of that. If we carry on down, guys, as you can see, the next piece of important information is this. This is very important, guys, because all eyes are on inflation. Inflation and GDP, okay? Because inflation, the cost of living is out of control, and GDP, are we in a recession? So at 2 o'clock, London GMT, we've got the inflation rate coming out of Germany. And then half an hour later at 2:30, London GMT, we've got, coming out of Canada, we've got the GDP figures. All right, so this could move any Canadian pair. If we carry on down, guys, we've got lots of news today. 4 o'clock London GMT coming out of the States. We've got consumer confidence. So again, this could move any US dollar pair. And then after that, guys, as you can see, no other news that we're concerned with. All right, guys. So yeah, we've got to finish, guys. Yeah, we've got to finish now, guys. But if you've enjoyed it, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button. We'd love to have you on our channel, guys. And I'll see you again for the next live stream. Just an important message, guys. I'm traveling tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. So we've lined up some strategy videos for you and some trading techniques that I think you'll find very useful. So check them out, and I'll be back Monday with my daily analysis. All right, guys. So yeah, there you go. Have a wonderful trading day, and I'll see you later, guys.